Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have a brand new 2021 release from William Byron. Now, I got this in the Diecast haul that I posted at 3:30 earlier today. It's a little weird saying that because I'm recording at 2:30 a.m. and I gotta post the haul at 3:30 p.m. and then post this at 5:30 p.m. as well. So it's a little odd to say that, to be honest, but either way, for the sake of the video, it was after after I recorded the Diecast haul, so I uploaded that. Then this was going to be uploaded, so, you know, timelines, they're weird, doesn't matter. But we got a brand new 2021 release, of course, from William Byron, as already stated. But this is the Axalta machine. Now, some people are calling this the, like, I don't know, rebirthed, Rainbow Warrior. I mean, like, they're calling it, like, the next-gen Rainbow Warrior, the modern Rainbow Warrior, basically. Now, I mean, of course, that referencing to Jeff Gordon. As you can see with that Dayglow yellow right on the roof of that for the 24. I mean, yeah. I mean, that reminds me straight up Gordon. I mean, like that top right there, the hood, except for the Byron, of course. The hood, the roof, it screams Jeff Gordon. I mean, it really does. I would do the side-by-side comparison of the actual, like, Rainbow Warrior paint scheme Byron drove, but it's currently put up right now. I don't have it out, so I cannot do that at this time. I wish I could, but I'm still moving everything around. So as of right now, I am unable to do that. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open out of the box and kind of talk about the paint scheme. Because this paint scheme at the time was like, especially for me, I'll admit, I hated this paint scheme. I'm like, oh my god, that's so like that's so ugly. Like, why would you do that? Now that it's in a diecast form, I've seen it for a little bit. It's not that bad. Now, do I think it's amazing? I mean, no, not really. I mean, it's cool. It's a crate. It's a great car. I was gonna say cool and great, and it came out crate. I mean, it's a great car. I mean, it really is. Good paint scheme, all that good stuff, right? But I mean, it's just like, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's good for I mean, it's definitely modern, for sure. I mean, it's like it's like the modern Jeff Gordon Rainbow Warrior paint scheme, and that's exactly what it looks like. If the Rainbow Warrior paint scheme had a makeover for the, like, you know, current race cars, this is what that is. I mean, that is exactly how you would describe that. He also won at Homestead with this paint scheme, and I'll be doing a custom out of that as well, and reviewing this probably next week, maybe. I'll get that custom made. But either way, yeah, we're going to get this also in the gold, or not the gold series, but in the Authentics line, do another race to win, and then throw that up for eBay, and then I'm going to give this to a friend. So, yeah, pretty cool little paint scheme here. Definitely got a little bit of work to do for the custom Homestead, but either way, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and get into the Diecast review. Here's the Diecast, right, brand new, out of the box, first time being opened, first time being reviewed, so let's go ahead and get to it. Now, first things first, I see a little bit of errors from good old Lionel. We have, of course, there's at least one error, at least, there's at least one, at least. So, let's kind of cover the little mistakes Lionel left us. So, right here, I can see a small little slit in the decal right there, and there's more on the roof flaps. It's not very noticeable. No, it kind of is. And then there's more over here as well, of course, above the 24. So yeah, already not off to a good start, and whatever that residue is, that circle right there. I've seen that circle a few times, just in different places, and I don't know what that could be. I really don't, but I mean, it's there either way. Let's see, we can kind of scan over a little bit on this side. Kind of do some diecast policing here. Oh, here we go. Right on the X. And the A, actually. So the A and the X, there's a little bit of paint chips, and there's a little bit one above the A as well. If it can focus, that'd be nice. But yeah, I mean, just Lionel, not the best, obviously. But I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is. That's what we paid for. You know, $10 for a detailed adult collectible, per se. And, you know, got the window banners, black interior, all this awesome detail, but the decals suck. That's why I turn the bad ones into customs and make them 100 times better. But anyway, yeah, here's the paint scheme. I mean, it's a pretty awesome paint scheme. I mean, it really is. But I mean, again, like I said earlier, this paint scheme is just the modern Rainbow Warrior diecast. That's all it is. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. Again, I hated the paint scheme at first, but now, I mean, it's not terrible, but again, it's not great. So, let's see right here on the hood. Oh no, we got a mirrored decal here. Let's see if Lionel kind of centered that up a little bit. The Axalta, it looks like they changed the Axalta font, actually. And it looks like it's a little low, too. I would have put it up a little higher if I was the designer here. It looks pretty even. I mean, I think it's a little off. I mean, just barely, but I'm not going to ding Lionel on that. That's very hard to do. They got Byron right there on the name banner, of course, for the front name banner, actually. 24 right there, Axalta Coating Systems right there, and Byron right there on the name rail. On the deck lid, we got Axalta with a black spoiler. Very nice. Of course, we got the Axalta Coating Systems, Chevy bow tie, the camera, the taillights, 24, Camaro ZL1, 1LE, and the Valvoline right there on the back end. Liberty University, Axalta, Valvoline there once again, William Byron. There is no winter sticker because this was just his primary paint scheme. And then, of course, he won a Homestead. So this was after, or this is pre-win, so they don't have the winter sticker there. So in case you were wondering, that's why. So on the B post, we got Axalta, Cronus, that was Bowman's sponsor, actually. Freightliner, Mac Tools, Simons, and Cincinnati, also Bowman's sponsor. I got some, a little bit of, like, racing stripes here on the side. Now, I do wish they, like, had some type of logo down here, whether it was Cincinnati or Freightliner, I don't know, Axalta even. I mean, again, it would just be all over the car, but I feel like they're missing something right here. Like, I feel like right here would be very good with the, I don't know, some little contingency, and of course, right here, they took those away for whatever reason. We got the 24, we got green, was that orange? Yeah, green, orange, yellow, and blue. In order to be orange, yellow, green, blue. It's kind of like the, it's not a complete rainbow, but it's got the brighter colors of the rainbow. If you remember Roy G. Biv, I believe it was red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet for the rainbow colors. And of course, we've only got orange, yellow, green, and blue, and black. I mean, black's not really a rainbow color, but it's a pretty good background color to have these bright colors over top. So it does look very good. I will say that the actual design isn't that bad, but it's just the kind of the color combination wasn't really my favorite. But with the Dayglow numbers and all that stuff kind of coming together to make this, you know, what it is, I mean, I'll accept it. It's not bad. It's really not. Honestly, I gave this thing a little bit more hate than I should have. NASCAR race car on the A-post, NASCAR Cup Series on the contingency panel right there. Got Goodyear, which looks super scuffed. It's a little high up, and we got a little paint bubble there. For the Goodyear, they probably should have went with like a blue or, let's see, black wouldn't have been good because it matches here. Maybe green or blue. That could have been right there. You could see the Goodyear a little bit better. I don't know if they have a choice for the Goodyear color, or if it is what it is. I don't really know for sure. I got the Goodyear Eagle tires right there. Of course, you got Sunoco, got the 24, and then of course you got the front end of the diecast right here. A little blurry. There we go. Now, actually, surprisingly, Lionel did not do half bad. I mean, they actually did pretty good wrapping the front end of this Camaro. Normally, we will get sad Camaros, meaning like the taillight or the headlight will be drooping over, or there'll be something squished on the front, you know, something like that. But in all honesty, it looks like Lionel did a pretty darn good job. So, with that being said, the paint scheme in like a render was like a 4 out of 10. It was terrible, right? In person, it was like a 8 out of 10, right? And then I say the actual diecast is a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 9.5, but the kind of decaling errors for Lionel kind of knocked that half point down a little bit. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. But I mean, still, this paint scheme is actually really, really good, surprisingly. I thought this was something that was never going to grow on me. I thought it was like, no, there's no way. I'm always going to hate this paint scheme. This paint scheme is not good whatsoever. And then here we are months later, and it's like, it's not bad. So, I mean, there is that. But anyway, that will be all for this diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.